بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته halkani waa som t v ood yaalaaba naga daawataan janaladeeda kala duwan ee magaalada Seattle Washington iyo nawaaxigeeda mar kalena waxaad naga daawataan website-keegu ah www.somtv.org wixii talo iyo tusaalena waxaanu idiraahna noogu soo dira emailkeegu ah info@somtv.org haddaba waxaan joognaa Seattle Washington waa City Hall waa meesha maayarka Seattle magaaladu fadhiyo fariintaan halkan doonayna aanu maanta u nimid waxa weeyaan inay u sheegaan Seattle neighborhood ay doonayaan inay wax u qaban doonaan ama ay qaban doonaan aan idhaahdo waxyaalo badan oo laga sheekayn doona halkan labada qof ee ka sheekaynaya marka fadlan haddii aad waqti siiso dad badan ayaa ka faa'iidaysanaya fariinta ama message-kan ay sidaan haddii aad turjubaan u baahanto aan kuu turjubayna laakiin waxaanu doorbidnay sideeda inaan ku dayno dadkuna fahmaan because waxyaalaha ay qabanayaan ama waxa ay doonayaan inay dadka u soo gudbiyaan waana kan daawasho wanaagsan.
My name is Tanya Kim with the Seattle Human Services Department.
And I'm Tim Wolf with the Department of Neighborhoods.
We are very pleased today to be on Somali TV speaking to the East African community to announce a funding opportunity that we are jointly releasing. This funding opportunity, we have $75,000 to support projects that range from $5,000 to $15,000, and I'll talk a little bit more about that. We want to fund projects that are within the City of Seattle limits, really focusing on the East African and African American community for young men ages 18 to 24 years old. The projects that we're looking for are from you. It's from the community, grassroots, community-based groups that would have a great project idea that want to address education, employment, justice, violence prevention, and or health. So you could have a project that's focusing on, for example, education and justice. It could be a project that's really focusing only on health. Whatever combination that the project idea you have, please propose that to us. Anyone can apply. The only caveat is that we want you to have a fiscal agent, which means that there needs to be an organization with a tax ID, so then that way we can process the award. So if you have a proposal, we score it, we rate it, you are the one who receives the award and has a contract to be able to get reimbursed for the project work that you're doing. We'll need to make sure that you have a fiscal agent so we can process that paperwork and get you the funding amount. We, very importantly, when is this going to happen? We will release the grant on May 19th, and Tim is going to speak in detail about where to access this information. The other important date is that the proposal is due June 20th at 12 o'clock. So June 20th, 12 o'clock, it cannot be late. It needs to come in before that time or by that date and time. And again, Tim is going to talk about that. Why don't we share the application details?
Sure. So the application will be available on the Department of Neighborhoods website at seattle.gov/neighborhoods. To submit an application, you can submit it via email to don_grants@seattle.gov, or you can drop off a hard copy in person down at City Hall at the Department of Neighborhoods on the 4th floor. Before the proposals are due on June 20th, we'll be offering an information session on May 26th. We'll also have a number of workshops to offer help in person by appointment on June 2nd, 8th, and 9th. Those will all be held at libraries and community centers and will be, again, by appointment only. So if you'd like to schedule one, you can go, again, to seattle.gov/neighborhoods for more information.
So we want to emphasize that we're really looking for community-based ideas. We know that the community has creativity and sometimes just needs that little boost to get the projects up and running. So again, I want to emphasize that the focus population is really around East African and African American young men ages 18 to 24. The projects will be within the City of Seattle limits, and they're going to range from $5,000 to $15,000. So that means your project idea could be $5,000, it could be $7,955. It could be, as long as it just falls within that range. The maximum is $15,000. When the grant is released, you'll see there's a one-page description that you will be able to get from the Department of Neighborhood's website, and there's a one-page application. And so we would like to make this process for city government as accessible as possible. So we'll ask you to describe your proposal. Then there's another page where you will list your budget details, and that's where you will tell us what the money is going for, and it should support the project that you are proposing. Some examples. I'll give you some examples, but I don't want you to be stuck with my examples because you will have better examples on whatever you're thinking of. One example could be that what if you have a locally owned business and you've been thinking, if I just had a little bit of seed money, I would love to offer an internship opportunity, and I can do that within the project time period, which is June 22nd through October 31st. So you want to have internships, and you want to teach some local young men how to operate a business. What if they're just doing one part of your business, like marketing or sales or developing other professional skills? Let us know what it is that your idea is, what the cost associated with that is, and then propose that. That's one example. Tim, do you have another example?
Sure. Another example could be an existing group at a mosque or your local place of worship, and you've got some summer programming coming up, but have an idea for an additional program that, again, would fall within the funding. So you could use this to buy supplies or materials, software, whatever it is that you would need to get that program up and running this summer. So thank you again to Smalley TV for having us here, and we're really looking forward to all the applications that come in. Again, that deadline is on June 20th at 12 p.m.
So Tim and I want to thank you again, Smalley TV, as well as the East African community, that we are very grateful to be able to share this opportunity with you. But it's only good if you apply for funding. So please apply. You can, again, go to the DON _grants@seattle.gov email with any questions. Please email us. Don't call us because there's so many phone numbers within the city of Seattle, lots of random email addresses. We want to make sure that we can respond to you. So use that email address with any questions and apply with your great funding opportunity.